It's Marillion right here on the Classic Metal Show. The last straw. That one going out to Phil Ooze. Yeah, I think he didn't think I'd ever play that.
I didn't think I'd ever play it either. Wow.
A very influenced band, much like Genesis.
Yeah, they're all right. I didn't hate them, didn't love them. Never really was exposed to them that much to know much about Marillion.
Yeah, they always had very cool cover art on their albums.
That's more than I would ever know.
I did used to listen to Marillion back in the probably back in the late 80s.
Girlfriend made you?
No, I actually discovered them when I was working at the record store.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was good stuff. Let's take a phone call here. Somebody is insistent on getting through to us. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello.
Go ahead, caller.
How you doing?
Well, we're doing.
How you doing tonight?
We're doing tonight. Who is this?
This is Glenn Bitters from Vancouver Island.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Well, I've been listening a long time. I love your show. I've been having a good time, and a little off topic. I can't believe I got through here. I'm on a Magic Jack telephone through the computer, so probably said I came up from Washington State, but I'm actually on Vancouver Island. I've been looking into LA Guns this week. This Steve Riley seems to be pulling a band together for M3, and Tracy Guns is pissed at him on Facebook. And I didn't know if you guys had seen anything about that this week.
I was not aware of that. Chris, were you aware of that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Fill me in here. I thought the LA Guns that's on M3 was no. Phil and Tracy.
Nope. It's the Steve Riley band.
Really?
Yep. Calling itself LA Guns. Wow.
Yep. He says he has alum coming in for M3, and then Tracy Guns got on the Facebook page calling him a piece of crap, basically, and I'm like, okay, does Steve Riley run the LA Guns Facebook page, or did he hijack the password? Because now Tracy Guns is coming back on the Facebook page at him.
It's a mess. It's another rat scenario. It really is.
You know, I
know that's what they're saying. The Blotzer's rat. But yeah, I seen that this week. So.
Well, I thought Steve decided he was just going to retire. I didn't think he had any interest in doing LA Guns anymore.
Well, if you remember, last year LA Guns pulled out of M3 last second
because they didn't like their billing.
Yeah, or their time slot or something. So now, here comes Steve Riley to play M3, calling himself LA Guns.
So it's going to be
we'll
Steve.
See who they have with him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm curious about. Is Steve is going to assemble a band and he's going to find a sound-alike Phil guy?
Well, he says it's going to be full of LA Guns alum, and there's about 150 people that have been in that band. So who knows?
All right.
Okay, then my next question was about, I've listened to a lot of stuff about you guys talking about Chris Holmes from Wasp, and I know he's got a Facebook page for Chris Holmes Mean Man, and his wife Sarah runs the whole thing. If you guys ever wanted to interview him, that's an easy way to get a hold of him, and I'd love to hear what the heck's going on with him, because he's got another new lineup going around.
Yeah, we could reach out to him. I don't know if he would do our show, but I would talk to him.
Yeah, I know Sarah's pretty French, so it's hard. You gotta really take your time with her and articulate. But I don't know. It's another new lineup in the Chris Holmes Mean Man. He had a few guys that were there for a few years, and then all of a sudden, boom! Now there's another new bunch of little young kids with him, and I'm like, okay, what's happening this time? But they keep going, and Chris Holmes always interests me, man. It always has.
Cool.
Well, if we get Chris Holmes on the show, I'll be shitting bricks, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, thanks. It's great. Thanks for answering the call. Calling from Vancouver Island. I've been listening a long time, so I really enjoy it, and I'll keep listening.
All right. Well, hail and kill.
Hail and kill and hand job. Bye.
We got fans all over the world.
You know, I'm happy to answer from here in Twinsburg, Ohio. Where are you answering from?
Well, no, I was not aware of the whole Steve Riley thing. I just saw the LA Guns name on the M3, lineup, and I just assumed it was Tracy and Phil. I had no idea that Steve Riley was doing that.
It's Steve Riley. It's probably going to be Riley Cripps, Kelly Nichols, and then some singer. I mean, who could it be? Probably, Marty Casey? I don't know.
I doubt that.
Or it's not going to be Jizzy. Could be, but I can't imagine that Jizzy would do it. Could you?
I don't know what his relationship is with Tracy. I don't think he'd backstab him like that.
Yeah, I don't either. I cannot fathom. And Jizzy's been busy. I mean, he's been busy doing his Jizzy Pearl's Love-Hate shows in Europe or in England and whatnot. So I cannot fathom that Jizzy would do it. Who does that leave for singers? The other guy, the Aerosmith guy.
Yeah, but he didn't sound anything like Phil.
Yeah, but he is an alum.
That is true, but I don't think people would be too thrilled to have him in the band or singing, because he certainly did not sound like LA Gun singer.
Yeah, what was his name? Chris Van Dahl.
Yeah. And the only other singer that they had was Ralph Saenz.
Ralph ain't gonna do it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So maybe they'll find a guy who sounds similar to Phil or something.
Yeah, let's see. Drama alert. LA Guns plays M3 in 2019, but not the Tracy and Phil version. Steve Riley returns with LAG alumni. I'm going to the story right now. Oh, snap. Just when you thought the LA Guns lineup was settled and sorted, a curveball gets thrown at us. That's right. It seems M3 has announced LA Guns as part of their 2019 lineup. However, this version will not include Phil Lewis vocals or Tracy Gunn's lead guitars. Adding some fuel to the fire, LA Guns founder and lead guitarist Guns has already tweeted they won't be there. But fear not, it appears that the classic era drummer Steve Riley is back with his version of LA Guns. Riley wrote on social media today, "What's up, gypsies? I'll be at M3 next year, and I can't wait to rock out with you all. I'll be bringing alumni from LAG from over the years with a couple surprises. Really looking forward to seeing you guys, Steve."
Huh.
And then Guns replied on Twitter after the announcement, writing, "Sorry to disappoint you, M3 Festival, but at LA Guns will not be attending." Guns tweeted again, noting whoever the lineup is will be playing his music. In a reply on the Riley LA Guns page, Guns has also posted a reply comment writing, "Pathetic lizard eating the scraps." And then let's see, it says, Tracy Guns had a tweet. It says, "It's what happens when people dupe the public for financial gain and can't rely on their own merits. God bless them, and may whoever is in that band enjoy playing my music." Let's see, it looks like we're in for another round of LA Guns versus LA Guns. What makes this even a bit juicier is that LA Guns featuring Phil Lewis and Tracy Guns were scheduled last year at M3, but pulled out at some point. The band pulled the plug on the annual event, was alleged to be over some set times and order of who played when. Now it appears M3 has booked LA Guns again, but not the Lewis Guns lineup as was booked for last year's event. Metal Sludge has confirmed that Jizzy Pearl will not be singing. So there you go. And that's it.
Very interesting. That's actually very surprising to me, but okay.
If it doesn't get shut down legally.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
That one will probably get shut down legally. I gotta think that with these guys being out there touring as LA Guns for the last year and a half, they have to own the copyright, don't they? It can't be shared.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know what their agreement consisted of.
Yeah, then again, Plotzer did it for 2 years. So,
yeah.
Who knows? I guess we'll see in May, won't we, if they show up?
Yeah, that's bizarre.
You won't be there?
No.
Now, not with that lineup change, that doesn't lead you to go?
No. Not at all.
Little?
Not at all.
Does it bring you 2 cents closer to buying a ticket?
Not at all.
2 pennies.
Nope.
You wouldn't pay 2 pennies to see that version of LA Guns.
I would not.
What about if it was playing down the street from you?
I might go down because I am friendly with Steve. I've known Steve a long time.
$5.
I'd pay $5.
$10.
Nah, $5 is the limit. As far as it goes.
$5, but 2 drinks.
I have to buy 2 drinks?
Yes.
Oh, I'll do that.
All right.
At least I get the drinks.
Yeah. $8, 3 drinks.
Yeah, I'll consume 3 drinks. Why not?
And $8.
And $8.
All right, but not 10.
Not 10.
Not 10. $8, 3 drinks, you're in.
Yeah. It's better than your $30 drinks.
Boy, isn't it? Now I'm thinking about it that way. Hell, I might go.
Right.
In your town. Probably be cheaper. Yeah, it could be Paul Black. Good point. Somebody said Paul Black.
Well, if he could still sing.
He couldn't originally. Why would he be able to now?
We'll see.
There you go. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Boy, a Paul Black led LA Gun. Oh, jeez. That just sounds terrible.
Yeah. You wouldn't think a big organization like M3 would allow a band cobbled together, calling themselves LA Guns, to be on the bill, would you?
You wouldn't think so.
Doesn't that kind of taint their credibility as a premier rock festival?
Yeah, well, they must believe somehow that they can legally be called LA Guns.
Yeah, I know, but just that from a performance level, don't you think M3 would just like, you know what, we got to have the real guys?
Why? They've had fucking Quiet Riot how many years in a row?
Yeah, but the other guys are dead, though.
Just one?
Yeah, but the guy that really counts, though, is dead.
Carlos is alive.
I said that he counts. And so is Rudy Sarzo.
I was kidding.
Yeah, I know. All right. Have you ever heard of the term blackfishing?
Blackfishing?
Yeah, blackfishing.
No, I have not.
An influencer who was accused of blackfishing on social media insists that she doesn't pretend to be black.
Oh, jeez.
So,
like that Rachel Dolezal thing? Is that right?
I don't know. We'll find out. I'm learning about this myself.
Okay.
A white Instagram. I don't know what an influencer is. What do you consider an influencer?
An influencer in social media terms is somebody within a field that is very highly followed.
Okay.
On their social platform. So like Kim Kardashian would be an influencer in like fashion and makeup and shit.
Okay.
Because she's very widely followed, and if she were to say, hey, go buy this kind of shoe, 10,000 pairs of that shoe would be sold.
Right. I gotcha.
She's considered a social media influencer.
All right. Okay. A white Instagram influencer was hit back after being accused of blackfishing, a term coined to describe people who pose as black or mixed race on social media with the help of makeup, hair products, and in some cases, surgery.
Oh, boy. Wow. Going to all this trouble to fucking sell shoes or something.
Yeah. Polish-born Aga, A-G-A, Brazdowska,
guilty,
20, who is also known as Alicja.
Alicja?
It's A-L-I-C-J-A.
A-L-I-C.
J-A.
Alicia it is.
And describes herself as olive-skinned, has said she was sent death threats after a photo of her aged 13 went viral when followers pointed out how different it looked to her current photos.
Okay.
The photos shared on her Instagram account appeared to show extreme changes to her appearance, commonly attributed to those of black currently attributed to those of black descent, such as darker skin, curvy thighs and hips, and full lips.
So she got surgically changed. Huh?
Well, it didn't say she did that, but the University of Birmingham student who moved to London from Poland as a baby has denied the accusations of cultural appropriation, argued that she has not had any surgery and is not trying to look black.
Oh.
The Polish-born blogger told the BBC she's not white, explaining that while she does use fake tan, she's naturally olive skin, and adding that her lips are not surgically enhanced.
Okay.
But she's got the big old Kim Kardashian butt, though.
She's got that big old fat ace.
She does. A newly coined phrase, blackfishing, describes someone who pretends to be black on social media for social or financial gain, using makeup, hairstyles, or even surgery to alter their appearance and adopt characteristics typically associated with women of color.
Okay.
In November, a post on calling out the alarming amount of white girls cosplaying,
yeah,
as black women on Instagram was linked nearly 50,000 times on Twitter.
Wow.
It prompted users to flood the thread with before and after snaps revealing drastic changes to certain influencers' appearances.
Okay.
So what do you think? What do you think the impetus behind that is?
Trying to get the minority market, I guess.
Okay. Alicia has more than 25,000 followers on Instagram and has received free clothes and products in exchange for posts, which has seen her accused of reaping the benefits without standing up for the rights of ethnic minorities.
Perfect.
All this minority, ethnic, racist, all this shit.
Mm-hmm. As long as people react to it, they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You just have to ignore it.
Speaking to the BBC this week, Alicia, I've had no surgery, so I can't take off these lips. I can't remove my fake bum implants. I'm not going to stop going to the gym to grow my thighs.
So is she admitting that she has a fake ass?
I can't remove my fake bum implants. I'm not going to stop going to the gym to grow my thighs.
Yeah. Sounds like she's got a fake ass.
Yeah. I'm not white, she added. I might be Polish, but I'm not white. I'm not saying I don't use fake tan and I just woke up brown. Occasionally I do tan, but I don't do it maliciously way to look black. I don't even think about it. With things like tanning, I don't think I've done anything in a malicious way, she said. She revealed that she received over 200 direct messages on Instagram after her pictures went viral on Twitter, some of which even told her to kill herself.
Well, at least somebody had it right.
My captions aren't anything to do with black culture, she added. I'm sure
What is it? Then why does she need to go to this trouble?
Well,
I'm looking at the pictures now of her as a white girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, she totally did something.
Yeah.
She didn't just get older and get those big full lips. That is surgery. She's a liar. I'm not buying it for a minute that she's not. If I'm gonna put this picture. Is this no? If this is the same girl, I can't save it because it's fucking faggot Instagram. Fucking. If the white girl picture with her like rubbing her face is really her, then is the same as the black girl, then she clearly is doing something on purpose.
Right.
Or has done something. She did not grow into that. She didn't grow freckles on her fucking cheek. She didn't grow fucking lips 3 times the size of her lips before. And she didn't get those fucking street tattoos, on her arm.
Right.
For any other reason than to look the part. Just stop it.
I can't help the fact that I look a certain way. I have olive skin tone, and then when I tan, I might go a shade or two darker, but it's not dark.
Yeah,
However,
that's not the part that I think they're saying is she's going with black features, not just the one feature.
Right.
Not just the melanin feature. She's going for all black features.
Yep.
Okay.
However, the Fuhrer has made her think twice about her hairstyles, who Alicia has turned down the comments off the Instagram picture, which shows her with braids, admitting she won't get the style again to avoid causing offense. I'm not saying colorism doesn't exist. It's just not right to use it for financial gain. Colorism.
All right.
I'm not saying white privilege doesn't exist, but I'm just here to say that the assumptions you're making about me aren't true, she concluded.
Oh, brother. All right. Why was this a news story again?
It's all this cultural appropriation shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who put this story out?
What's the publication?
Yeah.
It's the Daily Mirror, I think. The Daily Mail.
The Daily Mail? They should stick to real news. Once these guys start sticking to real news, maybe some of this bullshit will go away.
Yep.
That's like, did you see the thing I posted on my personal Facebook?
I did not. No.
It was a story. It was the headline story on Yahoo News. I went to Yahoo News, and the headline story was, Ariana Grande's 93-year-old grandmother gets first tattoo without crying of pain or something. I was like, how in the fuck is that any news story? Let alone the first one on the list on the page. That Ariana Grande's grandmother got a tattoo. How is that news?
It's not news.
How is this news? It's not. Some chick somewhere fake blackfaced herself.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad to hear it. Next.
Well, the social media is such a big thing these days. People just live in it.
Yeah, I guess it's like that game Second Life that we talk about on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
We're literally living in everybody else's Second Life. We're being fucking sucked into that vortex. Ugh. Just fucking die, Facebook. Or Instagram in this case.
Right.
Same thing, same company.
Too funny. People are just bizarre.
Stupid? Oh, come on. Are these the pictures?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's her.
Come on. That's a big gross dumper she's got now. God. That doesn't even look real or human. Does it?
What, the pictures of her
big ass?
Yeah. I told you she was going with the big Kim Kardashian.
Man, that's not Kim Kardashian. That's a fucking rhino ass. That's a big booty. Jesus Christ. And not a sexy one either. You know that fucking looks like it. It looks like you spilled a fucking plate of cottage cheese on the floor. That's just gross.
Too funny.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yuck.